Yeah, let's see.
We're totally having a major
I'll
malfunction.
do
Prepare
a
to
prediction
fight.
while they jump into the map.
Round begins in 3,
Yeah, okay, so
1.
motocru
Let's go.
seems to
Get
be
Nancy over here.
a mechanical gifted player.
Yeah.
Let's see if we are going to witness it. Well, he has an interesting start. Not getting his major item, but doing the damage on the mega health pickup. And he doesn't go for the frag. No, he first picks the item and then goes back. And I do think that's or yeah, it could be a conscious choice, because if you frag your opponent at the mega health, he will spawn at the heavy. But now, like, he has so much stack to work with, and he witnessed the mega health pickup, so he has everything on this map. Well, there will be, of course, a lot of lights on this map, so there is something to fight for the flame. But like with it real, he needs to disappear.
Impressive.
Oh,
Wow,
and
but yeah,
he just doesn't miss, right?
No, absolutely. So far, it's like 90% rail or something. He's just hitting everything, and Flame doesn't have a chance at all. You can see he's like trying to face and trying to like deal a rail for himself, but it's just like every time he shows himself, he just gets hit by this beautiful red motor. I want to see how much percentage he has.
Oh yeah.
If that's possible. So
Not
far.
getting into a fight. Well, we do see a fight. It's,
Oh, it's 90% so far. Yeah, just like I said, 90%. So he's like
we
missed.
can actually check him PC, because he should be around.
Yeah,
here
he is
somewhere.
around here. So we'll check him PC
Yeah.
in after this match.
Spree.
Because this is not normal.
What's the matter? Can't keep
Normally.
up?
No. Although he has ping 0. Oh, he has
Stopwatch.
ping. Oh no, his score is 5. I got that mixed up. Like, huh? Why does he have ping 5? But it's his score.
Yeah, stylish plays coming in from motocru. Really just like moving around the map so quickly with his slash. And I think that's I went over to talk to Jamis and he said that, yeah, motocru is famous for his slash, actually. They got 3rd place in duels.
Hey, need some help? You're too busy?
Okay.
But yeah, like the last few major pickups, Flame was able to do a decent amount of damage. Not enough to follow through. And also because of the major pickup, yeah, that damage has been undone quite fast. But he is having a better plan than in the beginning.
Yeah, I feel like so far Flame hasn't really been able to catch up, just in terms of speed and in terms of like just dealing any respectable amount of damage in the engagement. It's one nice rail that hits there and takes away pretty much all of the armor of motocru. But still, motocru picks up that mega health, and there's 8 seconds until the heavy spawns. And obviously, motocru is gonna go where he already knows where his opponent is. And again, Flame just has to leave it open for him. He might be able to get a rail here. Yeah, he get 1 rail. That's good. And actually, he does have a chance here to fight. Oh, missed that key rail there. He would have hit that. He would have been able to go in and finalize that.
Stopwatch.
That first frag, but yeah, again, motocru picks up the mega health again. And at this point, I'm gonna tell you, it looks grim already. But the only good thing is that motocru is playing slash. It's a very light champion, so if he dies, and if Flame is able to get control, he can easily string a couple of frags together, because yeah, slash, very light champion, doesn't spawn with much. You hit 1 rail, he's already down to like 20-30 HP. So it is still possible, but he needs to, like, I don't know, he needs to. I really don't know what he needs to do, to be honest. Like,
yeah, well, like a good idea would indeed be get to 100, and that is the situation right now. He is still chasing the rotation motocru is working with. Like, oh, this punishment is actually good, but he needs to retreat. Like, he can't get hit another time because now he delayed motocru enough to get to the mega health. Ooh, I find this a little bit dangerous to go for the light first, but motocru did not really plus forward to this area. Yeah, and I do think like now the stacks are equal, and again Flame delayed motocru, so he gets both items. Like this is exactly what he should do, and great execution. Like but yeah, now it's still such a slippery champ. So much speed in the slash, and yeah, 5 frags behind. Like you do have the orb, so an orb rocket combo or an orb shotgun combo would be a really clean frag. But yeah, like a slash player like motocru, because he showed he is very capable. I do think he will keep his distance.
Yeah, he doesn't really have to. Like he can already go plus back now, and especially with the slash, if he just runs around and maybe deals a rail or two. Especially also because I think that he feels pretty confident because Flame hasn't really been hitting the rails, the crucial rails. As you can see here, he just missed 3 rails there, and
nice use of triangles.
And just like that, because he missed those rails, it's like yeah, now it's turned around again. motocru was able to get the heavy, and that it turns around that easily. Like sometimes Quake isn't that complicated, it just comes down to hitting your shots, and Flame didn't hit any of the shots there in that engagement, and so he now has to lick his wounds, and motocru's back in control with 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, and there's no way for him he gets this item. So waiting for this light, yeah, was picked up like 20 seconds ago, so he has to wait a bit. And that time, motocru gets the mega health, and look at the stack. Like, it is a light champion, but currently with a huge stack.
Yeah. Jeremy's doing a pretty decent job at keeping him away at least, but at this point he needs to go in. He needs to prioritize one thing right now, and that is to get that first dragon. And
not hitting the midi. That was unfortunate. Like he orbed with the rail, or after a rail shot, so he had to wait for the reload to complete to switch to the rockets, and the rockets was a good choice. It missed, but look at this.
That was pretty sexy.
Yeah.
And that's gonna give him a little bit of confidence.
Yeah, it probably won't make him take this map, but it is Elite's confidence boost
Exactly.
for the next one.
Exactly. It's never nice to like end the first map on 0 kills. Like you didn't really, and nothing worked for you basically. But at least now he knows that he's capable of hitting those rocket rail combos. At least that's always something. But yeah, it really just has come down to like motocru being so much faster, and just like his. You said it even like before the map started. You said he's like mechanically gifted, you know, and you can really tell like the way he was hitting in the beginning, 90% rail, and it's just, you know, so hard to deal with that. You can see Flame like he's missing these rails, you know, that he should hit, and it's just impossible. Like, the only thing that can give him any chance back now is if he hits the rails. He needs to constantly punish more.
Ooh, I don't know if this was the plan, but yeah, well maybe if he hit that LG, but like motocru, with the assistance of the plasma trail, just able to dodge all the LG, nothing connects.
Yeah, and Flame calls GG early, understandably so. 7-1, no point in putting any more salt in the wounds, so we're gonna go to the second map.
Yeah, well they still slide around. Like, okay, so it's not 90% accuracy anymore. This is more of a human.
Yeah, I think.
Or still quite large though. Or
yeah.
Like 48%.
I think the rail was like really important for him in the beginning. He was hitting everything. He was like getting that early advantage. But then, as you said, towards like the second half, already at 5 minutes, he was starting to play much more defensively, and you didn't see him face as much. And he only took the duels that he really needed to take. And so yeah, that's why his percentage went down, because it was no longer necessary to hit everything. You know, he just needed to keep him away basically.
Yeah.
So 8-1 first game here on Blood Covenant, or first map.
Good showing by motocru. There were some moments that Flame was dealing the damage, but yeah, mid-match the damage was already done. 5 frags with such a fast champion is really hard to catch up when you don't have the movement capabilities. Okay, so motocru gets the first point, and let's see, where do we go to? Sorry, John. We move to Awoken, where motocru has Nyx and Flame has Elena. And yeah, movement-wise, we are in a similar situation. Let's see.
Absolutely, it's pretty much the same. Oh, so Flamix is playing Ranger again. Okay, he's maining that champion.
No, I think he has. Yeah, he has to switch to
Galena,
but yeah, he's switching out. There we go. Both players are ready to rumble. Let's go. Yeah, predictions are up. You see currently it's 50-50. Oh, Flame
It's a Flame fan.
is you certainly have some Flame fans in the house. Maybe the Flame is burning for that special one.
Need to pick it up.
Prepare to fight.
Quake champions and romance.
Round begins
Now
in
on Soft Dusting TV.
3, 2, 1.
Candlelight.
Fight.
Wasting my time.
But yeah,
Time.
we followed Flame from the start. Doesn't really go. Yeah, out of the usual routes.
Healed in the power of the ancients.
His rockets are connecting with the. Yeah, he has to fight against an LG. He finds a great angle though. Does awesome damage. And yeah, that light on the LG elbow is already picked up. So Flame has a great start. He even forces the invis from the Nyx.
Health totem initiated.
And yeah, motocru gets the light beneath him, but I don't think Flame really hurt that Nyx had that position.
Oh wow!
Beautiful mini.
Not
Lead
favor
taken.
you.
Stopwatch.
What a way to start it off. Let's see here if Flame can start building on this. If he can start working with this here. He's spawning here by. Oh, he's got the heavy right there. Picks that up, and there's a decent gap. Motocru pretty much picked up the. Did Motocru get the mega? I don't remember, but
Yeah, he still has the overstack front.
Okay.
So,
Wow. Rockets are coming right into his face here, but I think he's hoping to get this full control here. He's standing on the Mega. Can he get it in time? Oh, just barely dies before it. And motocru picks it up. That's unlucky from Flame. I like the way that he still had an idea there. He wanted to contest it. He just was a little bit too early. And now motocru will start the brawl again. And
oh no!
hypergravity.
Out of the map.
Yeah, that's the first time we see that in this tournament. Hopefully not the last. We can see how quickly things shifted here now. As soon as motocru got that engagement and was able to pick up the Mega straight away, it was like he started building on that immediately. And I think that's also what motocru is doing better in this matchup. That whenever he gets that advantage, he starts working on it immediately. He like uses it to the best of his ability. It just comes down to experience, I guess. I think motocru's been playing a bit more, you know, just like on a, you know, dueling more, I suppose.
Yeah, like he's really being sneaky, not letting himself known to his opponent. And as soon as he looks around the corner, gets so much free damage with hitting those unreturned rails. Like the only way Flame knows where motocru is because he gets hit by someone on the map.
Yeah, exactly.
Stopwatch.
Yeah, unfortunately missing 2 rail shots while motocru was just waiting on his mega health.
Master.
Okay, the rails being exchanged here. Motocru is kind of low now, but he picks up this item. They're pretty much even coming in here now. Pops the Ghost Walk for some reason. I think he wants to. Oh yeah, he wants to like sneak up on him. Like you said, he's being really sneaky this matchup, and kind of a wasted Ghost Walk there in my opinion. But he had an idea, and Raymond has no idea where he just runs him blind and gets a rail to the face. Asks what the hell, where did that come from? And just managed to steal the heavy away, but at what point though? Because
You're all washed.
motocru is fantastic at dealing the damage here where it's needed, and that pickup didn't mean anything.
Also that first rocket, there was a death sentence. Flame could not escape the area anymore. And it's going certainly smooth sailing. Oh, we even get the inside out damage.
And you in tears.
motocru disappearing to the other dimension, reappearing, doing the damage. Ooh, the rockets though, that second rocket, if it wasn't direct.
They're dangerous. He was jumping at the same time. He could have got knocked out of the map again.
Sure. It is lucky for motocru, a bit unlucky for Flame. Because, yeah, last map he had instances that his rockets did amazing work. Yeah, I do see. A lot of stack on Flame right now. Let's see if he can.
Wow, he
get a fragment.
throws totem onto that engagement. Now he has that there by the Mega Cell. motocru is low now, so Flamex needs to go in right here now. He needs to go in. He needs to have the balls to go in because it's just 4.5 minutes left. He needs to do something now. He needs to get this engagement. He gets that first rail now. He should really just try and push him down. So he has that item. Okay, he gets 1 rail. That's fine. He's still very stacked. He goes up here instead.
Yeah, it's so fortunate. Like motocru hitting that rail, delaying Flame. Like he could not really plus forward anymore, and at the same time, motocru collected time files, so he has the ability to back up. And like as soon as motocru is in trouble, he can disappear to the other dimension with his ability. So like it is a 4 frag deficits on the scoreboard, but it almost looks like he has to frag motocru 8 times with the way he's collecting those time calls.
Sustains you.
Impressive.
Two nice rails from Flame, but motocru turns around and just locks him down. But he's very low though, and if Flame can put pressure here on time, but he can't. He's on the other side of that portal and he doesn't want to shoot through it, and instead he chooses to go up here. He might want to try to get Mega instead. He's gonna go on this side of the map and get himself ready for motocru, and he needs to jump across, gets hit with a rail, picks up that Mega, but still motocru has a better stack. And yeah, still like this, it just feels like ow, nice LG. Pops the Ghost Walk. It's actually very nice for motocru. You can see he's still, like, even if he's up 6-1, he really makes smart decisions. He really still like tries, you know, he doesn't become naive, he doesn't like overextend. He still plays this as if it would have been like 1-1, you know? Pops that Ghost Walk right on time and still like understands that he needs to still keep his this rotation going because he is a light champion. And yeah, especially if he also doesn't have the Ghost Walk, but Flame, he still respects Flame X enough, you know, to not completely just naively go in every round, every time.
I want to
Yeah,
spend
Flame,
some more time training.
like maybe this was even baited by motocru. Like Flame just thinks the air is cleared and can collect that heavy safety. The motocru was around. Does a ton of damage with the LG. Oh, and this is the wall jump. Quite effective for dodging the rocket. It is not as easy as with Doom, because you need a wall for it to activate, and Doom cannot do freely. So nice evading of the incoming damage.
Oh, he's
I expected
like he
to
doesn't
win.
know where
I
he
didn't
is.
expect it to be a total slaughter.
You get a new headset, mate. He's trying to use the LG there, but it doesn't really pay off. Well, this is just a brawl. This is, but yeah, I feel this was also like a pretty noticeable skill difference, much like the first game that we casted, where it was pretty safe to say that they were not really the same elo here.
Someone buy me a minute.
And yeah, motocru, like obviously been playing a lot, like a name that you probably recognize if you know the NA scene.
Well, he certainly has some fans in chat. Oh,
Yeah. And gets that gauntlet, and Flame, he laughs in the chat. It's all fun and games. He knows that. He already knows he doesn't have a chance. So it goes down to the low bracket though. It's not the end of the world. He still gets a chance there. I don't know who he plays. He might play some other people that we casted before, maybe Theo or someone like that. But either way, it might have a bit of an easier time there. Motocru as well, I think, gonna go pretty far.
Yeah, and like the first minute.
First minute, Flame got the first frag, I think, and
Yeah, he completely locked down the map.
yeah.
So much pressure on motocru. But motocru slapped back. And also gets the win on the Woken. So he gets this 2-0 and moves on through to the next round. While Flame has to fight the lower brackets. I wonder,